Hello, this is Mad Cat, and today I want to report. Today's an exciting day, as my GoFundMe has reached its goal. Now, to me, this is a very important moment because we don't often see men get the support that they need. And that's a shame that that happens. So the fact that I was able to obtain that means a great deal. So let me go ahead and jump to that page. Now, I apologize for the poor video quality on this. This is actually the broken laptop that I have. It can work if I hook it up to an external monitor, which the only one that I can really hook it up to is my TV. So it means I can only place it right here. And it's not that great of a computer either. That's why I'm wanting to get another one. Plus the fact, if you're homeless, you can't exactly carry around a 32-inch TV with you, which I intend to sell. So let me go ahead and do the screen share real quick. Everything is like really tiny on this. Okay, so yesterday I was at $340, and today I'm at $1,355. That is amazing. I mean, that's just in 4 days. And I'll be honest with you, I thought getting to that $1,000 would take like a couple of months. And while I was very thankful for what everyone had given me, I was like even surprised that I got to $340 so quickly. And I mean, to put that in perspective, when I did my Kickstarter campaign, I only got like $200. And when I did my Pub Slush, I only got $750. And this has outdone both of those combined. Now, the Kickstarter, I didn't collect $200 because you have to get the full amount in order to collect. And the Pub Slush, as great as that was not my asking amount. Now, when I went to do this, I didn't put down what I needed so much as what was like the absolute minimum of what I needed. And that was $1,000. So, and having got that, I have decided to do a couple of stretch goals. Now I'm almost at 1,500, and what I want to do, by the way, you can see it right here, the $1,000 anonymous donation. Now I can actually see what that name is on my side of things, but I'm going to respect this person to remain anonymous. Now, if they come to me and it's like, no, you can release my name, I'll go ahead and do so. But I give a big thank you to this person. But as you can see, my two stretch goals here. And this is an ordinary thing. I mean, whenever you get to your donation amount, you do tend to have some stretch goals. If I can get to $1,500, I can get a storage unit. Now, a storage unit is very important because when you're homeless, I mean, you've got to pretty much, you can only take with what you can carry. And with a storage unit, I don't have to worry about my stuff. I don't have to get rid of all of it. I mean, I'll get rid of a majority of it, but the most important things I will put into a storage unit for a year. Now, it can cost upwards of $500. So I can put my stuff in a storage unit, but most importantly is my ID and social security number and any other important papers I have. Those are not things I really want to carry around with me. I want to put them somewhere for safekeeping, just in case. that I need them. And, when you're out walking about, you can easily get robbed. It can get stolen from you. And of course, if I go beyond that, at the $2,000 mark, I can get a medical scan. It's called a brain scan, which would be able to show what disability I have, demonstrate what I can and cannot do. Now, I'm hoping that this will be enough for a lawyer to start the process of Social Security. Maybe, maybe not. I guess it'll depend on the lawyer, but it would actually be a documentation to say this person is disabled, they need to collect a benefit. The only reason why a lawyer might not do it is if it was because it's an experimental procedure. So it's a gray area, basically. But Social Security is going to try their hardest to deny me. But even then, it could still take up a year for me to see any sort of result from that. Now, I'm very happy with what I have now. I really, really am. And with this, I think that I could really do a lot with this. I could get my laptop that can actually work. Here, let me switch off the video. Well, I'll switch on to the video. There we go. So with it, with that $1,300, I could definitely do a lot with that. I could get my laptop. I can get additional supplies such as a tent, sleeping bag, what have you, and maybe even have a little bit of walking around money just in case. I mean, one of the best things that I've read about for being homeless is like dollar menus. You can easily go and get a hamburger for $1, So that definitely helps. And it's good to have money, for anything that might come up, even if it's just, $20, $30. But something like a storage unit, while it is already incentivized for me to get off the streets as quickly as possible, that would be kind of like a ticking time clock, because I only have a year, and then all my personal stuff is up for auction, and I would lose my stuff. So it's a nice little thing. Now, certainly I understand if you feel that I have reached my goal and I shouldn't really get anything more than that. That's perfectly understandable, and I am very grateful for what I have. And if I don't make $1 more for any of this, I am perfectly content. But most campaigns usually last between 30 to 60 days. So I am going to continue to push this, although I'm going to be a little less aggressive with it, and ask people to donate just a little bit here and there. And these are just stretch goals. So even if I don't make them, I'm still very excited that I reached my primary goal of $1,000. And, there was something that was said that, we don't see a whole lot of men really get the funding that they need for all of the problems they have. And this is a fantastic thing. And, I definitely encourage women out there, men and women, but especially women, that if you know someone who needs help, reach out to as many people as you can to get that help. Now, it's still up to them to try to get help for themselves, but, it's hard for a man to really make a difference out there. Now, I'm doing all my research right now on what it's like to be homeless. I'm getting information on shelters in my area. Thankfully, that there are men-specific shelters in my area. Although shelters are not very good, they are an option. There's also emergency shelters that I might be able to do. There was the suggestion of the Salvation Army, so I'll be looking into that as well and look at all of the different things that I can do. And I'm looking at a lot of life hack stuff because honestly, what it really comes down to is attitude. And, sometimes I come off as a very negative person, but I'm really not. I'm actually a very positive person, but I'm a realist. I see things as they are. And I make myself aware of what's reality is, what's the chances of things to happen. Now, excuse me. Now, sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Stupid disability. I'm fully aware of what's at stake, fully aware of how difficult it is. But just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible, and I can get myself out of this. Now, I do want everyone to know I'm not giving up in my life right now. If there's a way out of this to prevent this from happening, I'm looking for it. And I'm doing everything I possibly can to obtain that. However, I do want to make this abundantly clear. This amount of money I receive, whether it's the $1,300, the $1,500, $2,000, or however much more than that, this is not a gift. Now, you might be giving it as a gift to me, but I do not take it as a gift. I take it as something I'm borrowing. And what I mean by that is if I figure out a way out of this situation, if I somehow prevent it, even though the odds are really stacked against me from that, but I'm still going to try. Or B, I do become homeless and I get myself out of that situation and back into a normal lifestyle, which I think is very possible to do if I remain focused and determined, which I am. What I will then do is however much money I collected, I'm going to take that money and donate it to other people who need it. So right now it's at $1,355. So $1,355 when I no longer need that money, even if I've spent it, if I no longer am in that situation, even if it's $100 every time I get paid, I'm going to use that money for charity until I have given back to GoFundMe for other charities I see out there that was given to me. So I'm looking at this as I'm borrowing it. You might be given to me as a gift, but I see it as borrowing it, and I will pay it forward. And that is my dedication to this. I do thank everyone for donating to me, especially that $1,000 donation. But as I always say, $1 goes a long way. And for someone like me, $1 is basically equivalent to $1,000. So I guess $1,000 would be worth $1 million to me. But honestly, if all you can give is $1, just $1, that makes a big, big difference. And if you want to put it into context, that is one hamburger I can get from McDonald's. That's what it is. That is a meal. You will feed me for one day if you give me $1. Now, if you give me $2, I can have a drink with it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This is very serious, but it was just a funny joke. But yeah, if you give me $1, that can actually feed me for one day. It will give me extra money that I might need. And if enough people give me $1, it can really add up. So in closing, I want to do more. I only put $1,000 as the minimum amount that I needed. Certainly, the more money I have, the better. I am wanting to get a storage unit. I would like to start the process for Social Security. If I do not get those things, the medical scan I can get once I get back on my feet. So it's not a big deal, but it could be a year before I could. And the storage unit, yeah, I'll lose my stuff, but things can be replaced. Some of it is very sentimental, but it would be great to hold on to that, but it won't be the end of the world if I can't. So that does it for me. Let's put this one into the win column, definitely. That a man got help. He went out there and he asked for help, and within 4 days, he met his goal. And let's use this to help men, because this is what we really need in our country. Women and other minority groups get a lot of help. And maybe they need more help, but I will definitely tell you that men, we need help. So once again, if you know a man out there who's really needing help, tweet, go on Facebook and make a post, make a video about it, tweet about it. And retweeting is good, but it's better if you make your own tweet and put it out there. Special thanks to Mercedes, Cassie, Rachel, Sierra, Gwen, Lily Knight. I know that even just doing a simple tweet of saying, hey, go help out my friend is really a great deal. And let me turn back on the screen share because I do want to give a special shout out to those who have donated. Because, well, you definitely deserve it. So, anonymous. And again, I know who these people are, but I'm respecting their desire to be anonymous. Anonymous. Carlos Antunes. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Thank you so much. Anonymous. Jeffrey Dollar. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hope this helps you, man. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to you. I appreciate that. Albert Asita. I like that name, by the way. I'm a cook, so I kind of like names like that, but that's a great name. Wish I could do more. I'll try to fund you with my next check. I mean, if that'd be great. But thank you so much for your donation. Alan Harris, good luck, mate. Thank you, Alan. I always enjoy having you on my Twitter feed. Jay Wagner, thank you. Good luck. Well, I think you need a little bit of luck and a lot of hard work, but I do thank you. Alex W., $20. Thank you, and I appreciate the sentiment. Sierra, $15. It's not much, but hopefully we can get you some more donations. You've definitely helped. You definitely have, and I thank you for that. And then Suzanne Smith. She's going to be a great writer one day. Keep your eyes out for her. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I wish there was something more I could say than thank you, but it does really mean a lot to me. So, I mean, this is fantastic. This is amazing. I hope that I would have gotten my goal, but now, um, but within 4 days, my God, 4 days, and I got my goal. That floors me. So I will keep people updated on what's going on with my life. I will probably use GoFundMe to keep people updated. I'm going to go ahead and end here. Let me go ahead and just get back into the interface. Yeah, I'm just beside myself right now, so it's hard for me to use my words right now. But right now, I am trying to figure out all the things I'm going to buy and try to maximize my amount. I think with Christmas coming up, I should be able to get quite a few things on sale, so should be able to get a lot more of the things that I'm wanting. But yeah, 1355 in 4 days. That's just amazing. Anyways, that does it for me. This is Mad Cat signing out.